Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Yellow. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll air this one out for Mims. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big pickup of 38. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 15. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll run right here with Swift. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ric Flair.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
A little juke. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Dolphins at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Gone. Under pressure, and they got to him again. multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down. And you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And now off to the races down the right side. And running with power here. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. To throw, it's Mahomes. Shakir hauls it in. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now Goff. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Off the option, it's Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now Goff. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Mahomes now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Mahomes now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And he is going to lose yardage here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And again, it's Mahomes. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
15.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, let's go!
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Taken in at the 22. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. On first down, Mahomes. Allen He's got it over the middle. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, Ripley.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Give him another one right back to Allen. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Yellow.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one,
throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Up the middle, Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed out quickly at the end. Second down, another shot for Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Back to throw. Goff. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Whoa! Turbo set.
Play action. It's Goff. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yellow.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Able to slither by. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Come back.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw caught by Pitts. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
17.
To throw is Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Off the option, it's Jones. He juked him and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll try the air now with Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it. Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Now it's gone. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now it's Martin. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turbo.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A big play needed, no doubt.
Hey, kill.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Shell.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Panther 1st down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use it. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they take a knee. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Carolina, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.